Hello guys, today in this video, we're going to help you to find out the best wheelbarrow in market. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I tried to list them based on their quality, durability, customer review and more. If you want to see their price and find out more information about them, you can check our links in the description below. Number 10. Wheelbarrow Cart WG50. The Wheelbarrow cart is best used to transport a variety of bulky or odd-shaped items over flat terrain. It requires only a minute or two of assembly, and it can convert from a cart to a dolly for carrying large pots or boxes. It also includes several accessories for moving odd objects like large bags and potted plants. Compared to a real wheelbarrow, the Wheelbarrow cart is heavy and awkward, especially while going uphill, and the small flat free wheels struggle to get over small obstacles and gravel. The tray is small and shallow for transporting bulky bricks and cinder blocks. The Aero cart tilts enough in its cart configuration that it can't hold much loose material like mulch or soil, about 1.5 cubic feet. Number 9. Jackson 6 cu feet Steel Contractor Wheelbarrow. The Jackson Wheelbarrow is a solid, heavy-duty wheelbarrow that can take on big, heavy loads. Its spacious 6 cubic foot tray is made of sturdy painted stamped steel, and the single air-filled wheel pivots to fit through tight spaces. Overall, its performance is similar to the true temper wheelbarrow. Unfortunately, the Jackson Wheelbarrow's handles are made of rough, unfinished wood. If you're using this wheelbarrow without gloves, you are going to end up with scratches or splinters. And while Jackson claims these leg stabilizers make the wheelbarrow 40% more resistant, they make it more difficult to drag it backward upstairs than other models. Number 8. Copless Dual Wheel Wheelbarrow. While our best overall wheelbarrow is a one-wheeled model, sometimes you want something a bit sturdier. The best two-wheel wheelbarrow is the Copless. This lightweight loop-handled wheelbarrow will do a fine job of toting most garden materials. The wide tray is slightly more square than a Marathon, making it easier to put more bricks flat on the tray. And the pneumatic tires make it easy to go over most yard obstacles. However, the Copless was one of the most frustrating wheelbarrows to assemble in our sample, with holes not quite lining up without a second pair of hands helping to squeeze parts together. And its wide, low undercarriage can make it tricky to go up large steps. Number 7. Garden Star Yard Rover Wheelbarrow. This well-priced model from Garden Star was our top choice because of its reliable output in all of the tests, comfortable handles, and successful execution of its duties without creating noticeable strain on the user. It easily fit 2 bags of mulch that we were able to dump on the ground in a forward motion without having to significantly lift the wheelbarrow. The 2 wheels provided sufficient and sturdy balance, and we never felt like there was a risk of the wheelbarrow losing control or tipping over. Additionally, the wheelbarrow moved as easily to the side, around corners, and backward as it did forwards, and there were no significant difficulties when riding over gravel, branches, or smooth surfaces. While adding the bags of mulch naturally required more strength than navigating the wheelbarrow while empty, adding weight did not make it less efficient on different terrains or around turns. Number 6. Ames Lawn Buddy Rolling Garden Cart. The Ames Lawn Buddy Rolling Garden Cart is somewhat small, but it's the perfect size for hauling a bag of mulch or potting soil out to your flower beds or for carrying your gardening tools. While testing, we noted that it was very capable of toting our heavy test bag of mulch through our obstacle course, and it was completely stable over all types of terrain, including grass, mulch, branches, and pavement. We did find it required a wider turning radius and typical wheelbarrows, but that wasn't too much of an issue, and we had little difficulty in maneuvering it around corners and obstacles. To dump the bag of mulch, we lifted the cart by its handle, and the contents fell right out. We liked that the plastic handle closes down to become a lid that can be used as a seat, and that it even has a built-in cup holder. Number 5. Allsop Foldable Garden Cart. The Allsop Wheeleasy Foldable Garden Cart is the lightest wheelbarrow we tested, at only 11 pounds when empty. It has a steel frame and a heavy-duty nylon canvas body that can hold up to 3 cubic feet or 150 pounds. Unlike most wheelbarrows, This one lies flat on the ground when not being supported by its comfortable, foam-covered handles. That means you can easily rake leaves, mulch, or other landscaping materials right onto the canvas and then roll it to wherever you want it. We easily dumped our test bag of mulch without any strain by tilting the wheelbarrow forward, but it also could be laid down to remove its contents if desired. We especially loved that this wheelbarrow can easily be folded for storage. There is no need to take up lots of room in the garage or yard shed. Number 4. Rubbermaid Big Wheelyard Cart. If you need a sturdy workhorse to carry big loads of landscaping materials, then you like this 8.75 cubic feet plastic wheelbarrow from Rubbermaid as much as we do. We loved that no assembly was required, and the two 20-inch wheels are flat-free, so require no filling with air, nor worrying about a flat tire. Plus, they roll very smoothly over all types of terrain. We loaded this beast with 4 heavy bags of mulch and headed out to our obstacle course. We loved how easily the wheelbarrow rolled over and through a variety of surfaces, including mulch, grass, gravel, and pavement. The 2 wheels keep it securely balanced, so we never worried we'd lose control of the load, even when lifting it to dump the contents. Plus, despite its size, we managed to hang it on storage hooks in the garage when not in use. That's a big plus because otherwise, it would have required a lot of space. Number 3. Gorilla Cart's Garden Cart. Unlike most wheelbarrows, which require the user's full strength to lift and dump the load, this 4-wheeled garden cart has a patented, quick-release dumping mechanism that lifts and tilts the body of the cart to unload its contents with only a little assistance from the user. We found this quite ingenious and really appreciated how much it reduced the strain and effort required to dump out our 2 heavy bags of mulch. However, we wish it lifted a little higher to make it easier to unload everything without having to use our hands or a shovel. We also loved how easily it maneuvered over all of our testing courses, which included gravel, mulch, grass, pavement, landscape edging, and various obstacles to avoid. Number 2. True Temper Steel Wheelbarrow. If you are looking for a traditional, one-wheel design, we recommend the True Temper 6 cubic foot wheelbarrow. This sturdy steel wheelbarrow has a 6 cubic feet capacity, and we filled it to the limit during our tests, loading it with 3 large bags of mulch. Once we had it loaded, it was off to the obstacle course. It was quite easy to maneuver the wheelbarrow through gravel, over mulch, and across the pavement, but we did find it a bit tippy when making turns, although nothing fell out of the wheelbarrow, and we never felt out of control. The steel double handles have a rubbery grip that makes them easy to grasp but isn't thick enough to add any cushioning. Still, we found it comfortable to push the wheelbarrow, even with a full load. During the months after our initial testing period, this wheelbarrow was put through its paces regularly, mostly for transporting heavy bags of pulled weeds from the garden to the trash. Number 1. Best Choice Products Dual Wheel Wheelbarrow. While testing, the Best Choice Products 5 cubic foot wheelbarrow stood out for its steel-looped handlebar. It has a thick padded foam covering that makes it very comfortable to lift and push the wheelbarrow even when full. Once we had it loaded up with 2 heavy bags of mulch, we were even more pleased with how easy it was to push or pull the wheelbarrow over all sorts of obstacles that are commonly found in a landscape, including mulch, grass, gravel, pavement, and even across lawn edging. We had no issues with imbalance or dips, nor was it hard to maneuver around tree trunks or other large objects. We were so pleased with this wheelbarrow's long-term performance that we promoted it from its original position as best with looped handle to best overall.